everyone, Jaymes Mansfield here bringing you yet another video. And in today's video we have a special guest, Eddie Danger.
Oh hey, how's it going?
Yes, my friend Eddie Danger. You may know him from Hey Queen or Just for Fans. I have to remember if I can bleep that or not. I think it'll be fine. We're good.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
We're good.
It's a business, you know. It's a valid business, and
you make content for people to enjoy.
Just like you.
Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's creative too.
Some
right?
may enjoy your content a lot more than mine. It's debatable.
I don't really know at this point.
There's no way to measure that.
You can, yeah.
Well, we could measure something.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Now this video is for sure not for children. If you haven't seen my award-winning series, Drag Eye, yes, award-winning. We had Eddie Danger on episode 3. Danger, Eddie, danger.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had somebody break into my apartment and, you know, tie a hood around my my head and force me into, you know, a makeover.
You've had worse Friday nights. How did I get in here? Well, funny story. Alrighty, so let's get started. I actually got a little Black Friday deal, folks. I went to BobbiePinz.com and got his deluxe Harlow wig on a steal because that's how I shop here, folks. I'm a bargain shopper. So it is a white wig, a lace front. Oh, can I just throw it around? Here we go. Ew, who invited her? Alexis Michelle? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Love you, Alexis. But yeah, you get all the little nice stuff, promo code, styling tips. We're good. Okay, and you got a nice little bag that came with it. That's fun. Here, you want to throw it and make an explosion?
Very gorgeous. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can smell it.
Now, when I think Eddie Danger, I always think like hardcore rock, like you know that aura
something
about you.
Dangerous, baby. You know.
Tattoos, questionable tattoos.
Questionable is correct. Every ex I've ever had is somewhere tattooed on my arm. You know.
Do you cover it or you just wear it like a sleeve, like notches on your bedpost on your arm?
That's typically what I tend to do. But sometimes you got to cover it up because they get married or whatever. Yeah, so I don't. You got to keep up with.
You have to add their new name.
Yeah, whatever. So what are we going to do with this that makes it so rock and roll?
Well, I'm going to cut it, and we're going to do, like, a big 80s hairstyle.
Yeah, like Lita Ford.
Like Lita Ford, like Poison, like Van Halen. They all kind of had the same hairstyle. It was very androgynous that time.
Gorgeous, right? That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Just need to get some length, right?
I love the 1980s, especially the hair scene, like the hair metal scene, like full on, we're not going to take it anymore.
Gorgeous. Yeah, Dee Snider with that hair goes double the size of the head.
In drag.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it was. He did the contouring and all that fun stuff, right?
They were like dudes that were in drag that could kick at you well before Tatiana.
Oh, Tatiana, how you doing? Like, what? I want to rock. We're being rebellious. We're gonna go into drag to look a little more badass. And that's
New York Dolls.
Yes, and that's what Poison was doing, you know. And they're teasing up their hair, making it gigantic. That CC DeVille is like he had hair up to here, like Nitro. You
explained something to me that a lot of that style was kind of stemmed from like a gay guy.
Yeah, Robert Halford, totally. He was. He's the lead singer of Judas Priest, and he came out like I think in 2000 or something, and everybody was like, "Wow, this whole time we were just imitating gay leather culture."
It's fascinating because if you look back at it, like it hasn't aged a bit if you're in the queer scene. Like it is full on like studded caps, leather, harnesses, chaps. And straight guys were wearing this.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's cool because leather is now, oh, he's the bad boy. But really it came from Robert Halford running around England, like just, you know, being into BDSM.
But yeah, there's a lot of lengthness. Let me show you guys just how long this hair is. Oh, actually, Eddie, could you do me a favor?
Absolutely.
Could you use that arm of yours and just lift up this and hold it for me? There we go. Look how long that is. I need to have more guys over here. This is really handy.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to triangle this section off, and we're going to create some fringe that we can tease out.
Gorgeous.
Because I recall, I feel like they all have like those big feather bangs going
definitely.
on.
Yeah, something that lifts up, that you can toss around.
Put a little gel in, some mousse.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to fray it like that. All right. That was a lot to get my hand through. Good job, Bobbie Pinz. That was a lot. Okay. Now that we have this all sectioned out, I don't have the curl list, I feel like once I start teasing this out, we're going to get that nice 80s flair going. And I'm actually going to let you tease a little bit because we all know how you do when you tease.
Well, you know, we made a career off of it at this point.
I remember, Hey Queen, you almost hit me in the throat with that thing. All right. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do our hands like this.
Okay.
Circular.
All
almost like you're hitting a punching bag.
All right.
And blow it down.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Yeah. Wow, you're doing so good, Eddie.
Now it's all caught up in there. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Not a hairstylist.
You're okay. You're good. You're good. It's fine. This is great. Okay, here we go. And like the trick with their hairstyles, like I was researching, like it's all just teasing and just with your hands and fingers. Just hairspray and a dream.
Yeah, Aquanet.
All right. Now I'm going to start teasing the rest of this hair. We'll be off camera for that, and we'll be right back with more questions for Eddie Danger. All right, we are back. I'm just doing some final teases on this. Now, Eddie, you are visiting in Milwaukee from Washington.
Yep. Hello, Milwaukee. It's been really fun.
How have you been enjoying your stay?
It's been awesome. You know, I found out so many weird things about this city that they just don't put online.
What were they saying?
Like the dice game you guys do for free shots in every bar.
Oh yeah, it's a way of life here.
I had no idea. Like you know what? They should have put that out there because then I would have been like, okay, I'm gonna go and play these dice. You know, there's that, and then what else did I see that was like this city specific? It was like what Butter Burgers?
Yes.
The Cops. We're about to get the Cops, but what was the other one?
Culver's. There's Oscars. There's Murphs. There's all sorts of them. We have every possible way to get you fat here. You're never without food or grease or butter here. There was one rocker guy I just looked up for a reference right now. What was his name with that crazy ass hair?
Jim Gillette.
What band was he a part of?
He was a part of Nitro, which is funny because Nitro is the band that holds the record for the longest metal yell. You know when I mean that? It's like, wow, yeah! And it goes up and down, and he's like, woo, 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 and all that stuff. It lasts, I think, 1 minute and 32 seconds of him shouting his brains off before a song. It's crazy. But that's Nitro, Jim Gillette. But to tie into what we're doing right now, he was married to Lita Ford.
Yes.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
They had a very tumultuous relationship.
Yeah. Luckily that's over and everybody's safe and sound.
That's the word we'll use for it.
Yeah. That's not LGBTQ history, by the way. It might as well be.
We're giving you some full-on rock and roll history here, folks.
Yeah.
We cover all bases. Some folks may also recognize you from, the most legendary episode of Hey Queen, Jaymes Mansfield, the 3-part series.
The 3-part series.
And at the very end of that, I do recall seeing somebody in a baseball cap and a harness and a puppet.
A puppet, yeah, that was a fun get. We had Jonathan Kidder in that studio that day.
Yes, we did.
Awesome.
That's where we met.
Yeah, it was the best. It was a really fun time, and I was doing a lot of filming then. But at the time, I would look at the drag queens that were coming in and figure out what we could do to make this lap dance memorable and exciting. And luckily, we got puppets with you because I'm such a big fan of that bullshit. And you adjust the flavor, you know?
No, talk about a cold call experience. He messages me out of the blue. I have no idea who this guy is. Just asking me all about, there wasn't even a lead up. He was just asking me, what underwear should I wear for this shoot? And I'm like, what's going on? So how did you meet Johnny McGovern?
Well, one of the producers found me online. I was I had been out of the business for a minute.
When they say online, was it the app?
I wish it were that exciting, but I was living in DC at the time, and it was more like one of those situations where we're all a big LGBTQIA community, and you just kind of bump into people. And one of their producers named Walter, we would go back and forth and share memes or whatever. And he said, hey. So I work for Hey Queen, and I flew myself out, and I was I've never been to Los Angeles before, and I got there, and it happened to be the episode with Trixie and Katya, and so that happened, and then it was such a hit, I guess, but the fact that I was so kind of energetic and enthusiastic that they asked me to come back, and then it happened to be a thing, and now here we are.
For some of you who may not know, Eddie Danger is actually a fairly new name in the public lexicon. Weren't you once known as a Christian Lazelle?
Yeah, so I got started when I was really young in this stupid business, and some drag queen looked at me and she said, "You're not going out there with the name Eddie, right?" And I said, I don't know, it just says the tipping, so, and then She said, you know what, I have something for you, and I'm going to call you Christian. And I was like, okay. And then I went to high school.
Awfully biblical, but all right.
Right. Well, anyway, so it just turned into something, and then I started traveling around, and I was doing like aerial acrobatics naked for a little while and all that nonsense.
But you were doing like full on like Magic Mike Productions too. Like, wasn't it like a full on like really entertaining brunch show?
Yeah.
Well, bunch of drunk ladies in the afternoon.
Yeah, that was recently. Like, that was more recent. And that was a whole situation outside of the acrobatics, except I did do some sort of like splits and jumps and all that contortionism.
When you were explaining it, it sounded so drag. Like, they had tearaway costumes and numbers.
So the entire cast was gay. And and like, we were up there behind these like, okay, there was like a giant stage on like raised up above the crowd, and all the dancers were back there. We like got our cowboy hats on, but it was all the very village people. So we were back there all suited up in our stuff that, you know, was fringing on very, very gay. And we're all ready for it. We got our tearaways all connected. Everything's in the right place. And maybe we'd go over and give a peck to one of the other dancers up there. Because,
That's cute. That's so cute.
You know what, baby? It's okay that you bombed it last time, but
you'll get it right this time.
You know what? I believe in you.
I love that.
And then we give them a peck, and then of course
there's a sisterhood there.
But it would be a clear window between us and the ladies out there. So.
All right, so I'm going to show what I've been doing to the front. Now, I've been taking a soft brush like this. I talked about this in my last video. And I take it and I smooth up the section here, because as long as it looks good in the front, you actually don't have to worry about the back, because everything else in 80s hair is very stringy, very messy. Everything's going to be piled up high. So.
Why'd you look at me when you said messy?
I mean, girl. Yes, we just want to have our front section looking a little bit neat, and we take the end of it and just flip it out so that bang hangs over. Yes. Take your hairspray and just spray from a distance, but go in it with your fingers and just pick around with it. Yeah, there you go. All right, and just keep spraying over that with hairspray and just keep going through it with your fingers.
Higher.
It's supposed to look messy.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be going to the Roxy and Revolver.
The rainbow.
The rainbow, yes. Make out with Linda Ronstadt. All right, we just take our hairspray, and like I said, all the rest of this is just hairspray and a pick. And we're going through and pulling up teasing and playing around with these ends to get them all nice and curly and swirly and just punk rock and everything hair metal. All right. Now, this wig is just about done. We just got to do finishing touches to our ends, and I'm going to do that off camera. We'll be right back. And we're back. Oh, my God. We look like Sheena Easton and Bret Michaels at, like, the VMAs. This is great. What do you think, Eddie?
I feel like this is the man I was born to be.
A hard thing to do where I'm actually feeling outdone by the hair someone else is wearing. Your hair is huge compared to mine.
Should measure it later.
And considering the guys in the 80s, this is actually pretty subtle. Now, thank you, Eddie, so much for being on my channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where can they find Eddie Danger?
Well, just Instagram at Eddie Danger. And you know what? I'm pretty much the only Eddie Danger out there. I've got a big Italian name, and you could probably find that elsewhere also. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. James is one of my closest friends, and I'm really happy to finally share some screen time with you that isn't like so far away, and I can't touch you in certain ways, you know?
Oh, I didn't say that was a thing you couldn't do. But anyways, now folks, just because you look like a heavy metal guy doesn't mean you have to smell like one. This wig is just missing one more thing. The Jaymes Mansfield Magical Wig Spray from Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab. Let's just give this hair a spritz. Ah. Now his hair smells just like cream soda.
Oh yeah, I smell that. Yeah.
Thanks, Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab.
Smells good.
Covers up all those debaucherous nights at the Roxy.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye! Jaymes Mansfield made a video styling a wig with Eddie Danger. However, when she did it, she forgot to do her Ven moment. Before we get into the tea, please don't send any hate to Jaymes Mansfield, Eddie Danger, Bobbie Pinz, or anyone else involved in this controversy. So what's the big issue? When Jaymes Mansfield forgets to do her Ven moment, she neglects her fans. Clearly, she must be run by a corporation. Unlike us, we're totally not a corporation. Ignore that. The names she should have said were Carl, Corey, Kevin, Matthew, Christopher, and Ryan. She forgot all of those names. Jaymes Mansfield is a terrible person. Let me read from Twitter some of the angry tweets that have been written about her. That's enough! Click here and see me transform a vintage Ava Gabor wig. Or see me make a wig completely out of tulle with the JJ Snapping Turtle. Come on, click it. You know you want to. If you don't click it, I'll steal everything from your Christmas feast. Even the last can of Who Hash. So click it!